This is the third video in our Payson Canyon biking adventure. In the last video we rode our e-bikes for the first time with our whole family, and in today's video we continue exploring the mountains on our e-bikes. It is now the next morning, and inside it is 50 degrees and outside it's 37. So I ended up never turning on the mini split all night, and I actually turned off the inverters and they've been off all night. You can see that we only lost 1% all night because the inverters were off and the DC loads is just that much. We're now getting 5 watts of solar because it's now 7:31 in the morning, and I just barely turned the inverters on, and now I'm going to turn on the mini split and warm it up in here, so the battery's going to be dropping precipitously here now in the next few minutes. And of course, because it's still really cold in here, all the kids woke up and then jumped in our bed. Hey girls, how did you sleep last night?
Good.
You were great? You were not too...
I didn't use this.
You didn't even use your extra blanket?
Yes.
And was anybody too cold?
No, I was
No?
perfectly fine.
How did you sleep last night?
Good.
You weren't too cold?
No, I wasn't.
Fantastic. All right, we're gonna get it warmed up in here and then we'll get going making breakfast and whatnot. And you can hear the humming outside. The mini split is churning away, and I'm starting to feel warm air come out of the mini split right here, but it hasn't gotten full production yet. And you can see it's at just over 1100 watts. How does it feel, Clara?
Good.
Nice and warm? It's now 70 degrees inside and 39 degrees outside. And looking over here at the trailer system, we've lost 6% since I turned on the mini split. And we've also warmed up breakfast in the microwave, which used a chunk of this energy as well. Right now it is 8:10, so it took about 40 minutes to get up to temperature. And our AC loads right now are still 486 watts, and that's pretty much all the mini split. First thing in the morning, and the girls immediately want to ride their bikes, and I don't blame them. I just wanted to show how I locked them up here last night. I have a 6-foot chain going over the bumper, and it's going through the frames of 2 saddlebacks, and then my mountain bike, and then another saddleback, and then over here it's going through just this portion of the Talaria frame. The Talaria is really thick, so if I put it on the inside of this, I can't fit everything else. But if it's just here on the outside, it can just barely go through the frame right here. A really beefy lock, and this is the chain. It's an extremely beefy chain, hardened steel. And that's how we keep all of our bikes secure when we're not riding them. I'll put a link in the description below to this lock and chain that I bought that is from Vulcan. And then I also took out the Talaria battery and kept it in the trailer so that it stays warm. Because I knew I'd want to be able to charge it this morning, and I don't want to charge it when it's really cold. The other bikes all have charged batteries, so they're just riding them now even though they're cold, and that's fine. I just don't want to charge them while they're still cold. It's a battery longevity thing. They'll last longer if they don't get charged when they're really cold, and since it's in the high 30s right now, it's fairly cold. James came over and was begging to get up on the motorcycle, so I'm going to take him out on a ride on the Talaria. Even though it's freaking cold. We went for an early morning ride on this trail. Go ahead, Clara. Go for it. They love these bikes. I knew they would, but they really love them. You girls having fun this morning?
Yeah.
Do you love these bikes?
Yeah.
All right, let's keep going. What about you, James? You having fun? Yeah? He loves this just as much as the girls do, but he just can't talk. Isn't this beautiful, girls? I love it. Good morning.
That's the way to do it.
Yeah. It's a little easier. Your bike died? Well, we better turn around then. So we just got to this point on the trail and Lucy's battery just died. So we're gonna head back and charge it up, and we're back to the trailer. Let's check the Strava stats. So we rode 1.21 miles. And we were going really slow because Clara likes to go down hills very slowly, so it took 19 minutes. We just got back from our morning ride and everyone's warming up around the fire, but they still want to ride, so they didn't want to get off their bikes. You girls are funny. How was your ride this morning?
Good.
Did you have fun, James?
Yeah.
It is now noon, and you can see the shadow from this tree right here is falling on the trailer, so definitely not making the solar work very well. We should have parked more over here, but we didn't. So let's go inside and see how it's performing. So the trailer battery is at 52% now, and it's barely charging. We're getting just about 1200 watts of solar, and you can see we have most of it on L2 is going out to the Talaria, charging up its battery. So I'm not sure how much solar yield we're going to get today, but clearly where we're parked, we didn't do a very good job of anticipating where the shadows were going to fall. So our battery is not going to get filled up today. We just finished eating lunch and I'm just checking on the bikes because I've had them charging for a little bit. And this one is at 64%, which is plenty of range for what we're going to be doing. And then the Talaria over here is currently at 83%, which is also plenty of range for what we're going to be doing. So I'm going to work on getting the kids packed up and we'll go. I just wanted to show briefly here, we've got the battery compartment here, which is where I have my outlets that I've shown before. And I'm charging the Talaria off of the secondary inverter and then the mountain bike off of the primary inverter right there. And with those two bikes charging, you can see that I have just over 1,000 watts being pulled from the trailer to charge just bicycle and motorcycle. The Talaria is this 755 watt side and the mountain bike is the 302 watt side. Now, they don't both pull exactly that. I know that there's a few other loads pulling, batteries charging and whatnot for cameras and whatnot. But when we leave here in a minute, I will turn off the inverters so that we'll be charging the battery with as much solar as we can get. And right now it is 1 o'clock. Some of the other things that are pulling electricity right now are two of the saddlebacks are charging. I just have this power strip plugged in right here on the side of the trailer and it's coming around over here to right there. And then the bikes are all charging off of that. One of them completed already and the kids were scooting it around without the motor on because we need maximum range for this trip. At the beginning of this bike ride, the mountain bike is going to be at 73% and the Talaria is at 95%. And the kids' saddlebacks are also all fully charged. We are taking off on our fun day trip as a family. We got all the bikes loaded up into the truck except for the Talaria, which I'm going to be just riding there directly since it has the range and speed to be able to do so, and it's easier than loading it up into the truck. And Jesse's gonna follow me driving the truck. And departing right now at 95% on the Talaria. We've got everybody on their bikes. We got Jessica and James here on the Talaria. I'm gonna be on the mountain bike, and then the girls are already just riding around. We're gonna be going up that trail. Do you wanna go ahead? If you run into any forks, just stop. Yeah, thanks. Jones Ranch, 3 miles. My plan is to do all 3 miles and we'll see how it goes. Oh, just remembered I was going to track this with Strava. So I'm going to start that now. I'm pushing start on Strava here. So we're going to be tracking it. This bike is very light on the front. It's very prone to leaping up. Go, Clara, go. You got this, girl. She's on speed number 1. Okay, Clara, oh, you're okay. You stay there. I'm not sure how many people we're gonna run into today on motorbikes, but it's a Saturday afternoon around 2 o'clock, so we'll probably run into the most that we're gonna run into in a normal week in the fall because prime weather, prime colors in the fall season, and Saturday, so prime time for people to be available. Clara, can you go speed 3? There you go. Good job, Clara. You're doing great, Clara. You're okay, it's not that steep. Yeah, downhill is scarier, huh? You're okay. You're experiencing gravity. These bikes, these saddleback bikes really could use some front brakes for this type of trail riding that's going downhill and loose terrain. Obviously, kids could get in trouble locking up their front brake, so that's a problem, but I think it would still be fine training to have both, to teach them just to pull both brakes simultaneously all the time. And then, you know, teach them the nuances of when the front and back are better in different situations. So here is an intersection of trails. We have Rock Springs Trail to the right that goes for 1 mile, back close to the highway where we just came from. And then the other sign here, I'm sure, is for Jones Ranch, which is what we're on now. And it's indicating that we've come 1 mile because it's saying 1 mile that way, which is where we just came from. So we're gonna keep going. We have 2 more miles to go. This has been a lot faster than I expected. Anytime you see a motorcycle or hear them coming, just pull over and wait for them to go by.
I mean, they're going straight, but let's not cut them off.
Make sure to go fast. Go over it. Go, 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 Lid. There you go. Yeah.
Can I get in the mud?
You can go through the mud. Yeah, it's thick. It's thick mud. Go, Lid. Go. Clara, this is the place, yes. I brought Clara here this morning. Good job, yeah. Keep going straight, right through the mud. Go through it. It's not really that wet. Yeah, go Clara. Go James. What a cool trail, huh?
Go in front of me.
All right, we got to go through this water. Go ahead, just go straight through it and just keep your feet up. Okay, watch me. I will demonstrate, okay? Okay, ready? Watch me. Just push your throttle and go like this. You're so brave, Lydia. Go. Go. Just go fast. Perfect. Yeah. Now Lucy's turn.
Hey, Lydia, wait right there.
Yeah. Go, Clara. It's all you. Yeah. You all did it perfectly. Now let's see how James does. James seems to be approaching with some trepidation. There we go. Is he okay?
Fine, he didn't like it.
Okay. All right, I wanted to get in front so I can film them going across this. Okay, go on, go, go, go. Perfect, Lucy, good job. Okay, all right, that's an okay route. That works. Just go past me. Go, Clara, you got this. Just twist that throttle and go straight across. Perfect, good job. That was great. Hello. Definitely a lot more crowded than it's been prior to today. I've driven through this exact same spot several times in the last 2 days. Howdy. Whoa, Lucy. Whoa, that was close. Maybe slow down. In fact, yeah, why don't you slow down because we're getting too far ahead. Oh no. Oh. Her handle is bent.
You okay? Did you break anything? No. Did your bike a little?
All right, let's keep going. Watch your speed, don't go too fast, okay? When you see bends in the road coming up in front of you, slow down. Jones Ranch, 0.75 more miles.
Whoops! Oh, you're okay, babe. You okay? Can you keep going? It's gotta be careful, it's a little sandy.
You're okay, it's just a little blood. What happened, Clara?
I was riding, and then my dial kind of went over there, and then he slipped on the door.
I'm sorry, Clara.
Ow.
Oh man, you guys are all getting some wounds.
Battle
I'm gonna
scars.
get another ice cream when we get home.
She smiled at that.
That was scaring me a little.
Yeah, because it was so steep.
Yeah.
But you made it. You did great. I think on some of these steep hills, these bikes really could use some front brakes. With only having back brakes, it really limits your ability to stop. Because when you're going downhill, your front brake is mostly what stops you, especially on loose terrain. Well, if it's too loose, then you have to use your back brake and then add your front brake as needed. Wow, these trees, oh, the aspens are bright yellow here. It's so beautiful. This is the type of terrain that your brakes are not great for because it's got loose gravel on the surface and you only have a back brake and it's a steep downhill. How you feeling?
Nice and rest.
Yep, we got a Band-Aid on and James is getting a snack. And
Awesome. Haha, your first badge of honor from mountain biking, dirt biking. All right, we're gonna take a break for a while and then we'll hit the trail again. Got some sweet kids bikes coming. Howdy. They have 3 kids bikes and an adult. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, they are so cute. You're right. Howdy, howdy. Do you girls like how he went through the most mud there was? He went right for the mud, which is the low place, for what it's worth. Clara, you got this. Just ride right over that.
she's already done it. She can do it.
Yeah. All right, let's keep going. Wow, you can see all the yellow leaves falling off of the trees. It's beautiful. What do you think, Lydia? Are you having fun? Even though you got an owie?
Don't even feel it.
You don't even feel it, that's right.
Did you hear what that guy said to me, the last one?
No.
He's like, looks like you guys have the same idea about how to raise your kids.
Yeah, that's awesome. Okay, this is a steep downhill spot, Clara, so slow down. Slow down more. Okay, keep going that speed. Okay, go faster, Lydia, and then you can just go up the other side. Clara, go faster and then go up the other side. Don't pull the brake, let go of the brake. There you go. Now use your momentum. Go, 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 full power.
Good job.
Yeah, that was great. You still have 3 bars?
Yeah.
Awesome. We got lots of range when we're going downhill, huh? Slow down, Clara.
Okay.
Way to keep it together. Yeah, you should walk that. Okay, you can get back on it now. It's smoother there. Or not, just whatever you're comfortable with. What was that?
It got away from me.
I think you can ride it here, Clara. Just jump on it. Yeah, the trail's smooth. Go, Clara, yeah. Okay, Clara, stop. You keep going, rather, but slow down. This is a steep spot. You can put your feet down like the other girls did and just pull your brakes.
Daddy, on this road, I hardly even use the throttle.
Yeah, you still have full battery?
3 first?
Yeah, you still have 3. Yeah, this trail ended up being far more just downhill than I expected. The very beginning was steep uphill, but very short distance.
It was gonna be long.
Well, it has been long, hasn't it? It just hasn't been uphill.
Not really.
All right, well, do you want to do it again?
No.
Why not?
Because.
Are you tired?
Yes.
All right, you've done great. And just like that, we are back. Lots of fun was had. Some tears were shed when little owies happened and little accidents. But overall, they had a ton of fun. And let's check the Strava stats. So my bike is at 64% on the battery. And let's see what the other ones are at.
Mine still has 3 bars.
How many bars do you have of battery? 3 bars. 77% on the Talaria. Oh, and Strava stats. So we were gone for an hour and 27 minutes. And we went 3.86 miles. Now that we're back, what do you think, Lydia? Was that fun or not?
Fun.
Fun, even though you had some owies? Yeah. How about you, Claire? Was it worth doing?
Yeah.
All right, that's enthusiastic. How about you, Lucy?
Yes.
Worth doing?
Mm-hmm.
And James had lots of fun, but he doesn't know how to talk yet. How about you? What'd you think?
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was. All right, I'm gonna go get the truck. Lucy and I are heading back to the truck because we did a loop and we need to be able to get the truck back. All of our other bikes are back at the trailer. And the Talaria is the easiest one to ride this distance and it has the most range. Here's a place we could have camped and we had tons of sun, at least in the morning. Afternoon, not so much.
Why do you think? What do you think?
And just like that, we are back to the truck. How was the ride, Lucy?
Great.
Lucy and I are picking up the truck. Since we're here, why don't we go ahead and ride some more? So this is the St. John's Ranch Trail that we came up earlier, but now it's just Lucy and I on the Talaria, so we can go a bit faster. This is a really steep part of the trail, and it just rips up it, no problem. Cool, huh?
Yeah. Another open field. I wish we had a thing on our bikes that said how fast we were going.
Yeah.
But you said they only go up to 12 miles per hour, right?
Yeah, but based on my experience with your riding it this weekend, you cannot be going uphill and going that fast. So here's those jumps. Woo! Here's that stream. We'll just turn around at the stream.
This is our first river crossing.
Yep.
Go fast on the jump this
All right.
time. Here's the first one.
Whoa, we caught air. Whoa.
This is really pretty.
It is really pretty. Oh, look. Look at these beautiful red leaves. Wow, gorgeous. Oh, man. I just can't get over some of these leaves, how beautiful they are. Oh, look, it's opening up. Oh, I like the looks of this. This is kind of uneven. Oh my gosh. Can you imagine camping right here? Oh, look at this view. Oh my gosh. This is so cool. What do you think, Lucy? Oh wow, what an awesome view up here. You afraid we're gonna go launching off of that?
Yes.
Why would I do that?
Maybe you faced the throttle on accident.
Well, I guess it's technically possible. What a cool spot. Oh look, this is a fire pit. So this is great for tent camping right here for sure. No trailers up here. This loop is tempting, but there's no way we could get our trailer here. That's too dangerous and it's really uneven. But we could park our trailer right here. I think right here would be a good spot. And then all of you kids could be riding your saddlebacks all around this whole area. We are back to the Jones Ranch trailhead and we had a ton of fun. Lucy and I were exploring for a long time and we're now going to load up the Talaria into the truck and drive it back to the trailer. I just wanted to point out that the battery on the Talaria is down to 24% and we're at 608 miles on the odometer. I don't remember where it was when we started. I wasn't tracking the whole thing with Strava, but it's all right. We had a ton of fun and we were riding around all afternoon and it has plenty of power for hours of riding. Hey girls, what are you working on?
Game
And cookies.
Yeah.
Game and cookies. Awesome. So we're going to be using the convection microwave here in just a minute for the cookies. And we've had the inverter off since our trail ride earlier today. So we got up to 70% and we just turned on the inverters a minute ago. And so this is some of the energy that's going out to charging the Saddleback kids bikes. And then we're getting 819 watts of solar at the moment. So we're probably not going to get higher than 70 today because we're going to use some right now. It's about to go down and we'll see how it plays out, but we'll be fine. We're having dinner right now and Jessica baked some shepherd's pie in the convection oven, and then in there right now it looks like she has some cookies going, and there's some cookies up here that are already finished. But right now the microwave is not pulling a lot because it cycles on and off. This is what the microwave is pulling while it's cooking the cookies down here, and like I said, it just keeps cycling on and off as it's maintaining the temperature of 375 degrees in there. So you can see our solar is pretty much done for the day and we are at 63% on the battery. And we're just outside. We've been riding around the bikes, around the campfire, and now we're about to eat dinner around the fire. All the girls' saddlebacks are charging right there. And I have the Talaria here, and it got down to 19% as I was giving the kids rides around the campsite this evening. So I've got it charging here off the side of the trailer. And look at the beautiful view. The sun is setting, and it's just barely hitting the top of that mountain still. Something else I should point out is after cooking and the sun shining on the trailer and whatnot, it is currently 84 degrees. I don't know what it got up to, but you can see it's already down to 48 degrees outside. So it's quite the delta of temperatures in here right now. Girls, what have you done?
We put our headlamps on our bikes to make headlights. We put it on right here, and then we kind of stretched it a little and made it come over here. And then we put it right here.
Yeah, so that's really smart, Lucy, and creative. So they made headlamps, or the headlights for their bikes with headlamps. Good job. That's awesome. Now go ride around. I want to see how it looks. They have almost literally been riding these bikes from sun up to literal sundown for right now for sure. Now, not entirely all that time because obviously the batteries had to charge at some point.
And I can also get it down like that to see if my tires are dirty or not.
Okay.
And I can also get it back up.
That's awesome, Clara.
And we can change the color. Yeah.
Oh, that's a fancy headlight.
Da-da-da.
My Talaria only has white. Over here, Jessica's about to read them the next chapter in Harry Potter. And we have a wonderful warm fire going. It's quite cold out here.
What are we reading, Lydia?
Harry Potter.
It's now 8:47 at night and the Talaria is up to 76% on the battery. And so we've put, the Talaria battery is 2.7 kilowatt hours and we brought this up from I think 19%. So I don't know how many kilowatt hours that is for sure, but we've taken a pretty good chunk of energy out of the trailer battery, and so I'll go check it next and see where it's at. But I'm going to unplug the Talaria because this is a good resting state of charge for the night. We're at 43%. I'm going to leave the mini split off the majority of the night, like last night, and then potentially mid-morning I'll turn it on when I wake up and warm it up in here. And as a point of reference, it is 9:22 p.m. Lucy just finished pounding on this fire until it's an even bed of coals, except for one big log in the middle. And now it looks like a glowing eye with a vertical iris. It looks really cool. In our next and last video of this trip, we enjoy our campsite and biking in the mountains for one last morning. Then we share our conclusions of what we think of the Granger Saddleback e-bikes after 3 days of riding them around. Then we pack up and head home, and I share our final trailer electrical system stats from throughout the whole trip.